Hey guys, this is Richard at Ryden's Room. Once again, making a new Star Wars video. Back in my room this time because it's Star Wars chat, and I should be around more Star Wars things. Obviously, first one is Darth Maul, and the reason for this video is it's my just another opinions vid on Star Wars Phantom Menace. Just watched the Blu-ray. We've got Disney Plus, but a while back I was watching a load of Pixar films and figured if we had the Blu-ray or DVD, we just watched that version instead, which I was quite happy to do. And main thing is, as I was about streaming, you never know for sure exactly what version you're going to get. That's certainly the case with the original trilogy, but that's not really an issue with the prequels, but I still would rather go with the disc or the version I've got. But yeah, so first of all, there will be spoilers. So this is the review for Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace from 1999. I see what me and my wife do. We've been doing this for years, every Saturday, Sunday, or both, or when it's bank holidays, Friday, Monday as well. We watch films rather than just TV show or something else if we were in. So what we've done all throughout this and a good chunk of last year, had a list of movies, ended with The Eternals, and after that just added a bunch of old films I've not seen for ages or have never seen. So I've got the Tomb Raiders, not seen those first two, the Angelina Jolie ones for years. Resident Evils, we watched number 1 on Saturday. That was good fun again, and I've seen that before. I remember the laser bit, which is so cool. It ended up in Resident Evil 4. Is that a coincidence? Were they motivated by a film based on a game? To put into a new game? Who knows? But maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Pirates of the Caribbean. Loved the first one, seen that loads of times. Next two, probably just once. All 3 of those on the list. Matrix, again, new ones out. I might give it a go one day, but I just did not like the whole Matrix trilogy. Matrix 1 was absolutely awesome, so watching that again. And then Star Wars as well. So even though I've watched the Star Wars films many, many times, this is kind of along with all the TV shows like Kenobi coming out in May, which as long as they don't go changing things, it's surely they can't go wrong there. Just please no actual Obi-Wan v Darth Vader fight. To me, and I'm sure many others, it's Mustafar, then the Death Star. That's it. Let Vader be haunting Obi-Wan in his nightmares. I'm sure that's going to happen a lot, but please don't actually duel each other. We'll see. But yeah, then there's Lego Star Wars finally coming out in April. I know it says 4.5. So even that looks like 4th of May. But they are sure it's 5th of April, which I'm fine. May the 4th is cool and all, but I'd rather get the game out as soon as possible, so April's fine. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I thought I'd rewatch Star Wars films. Unlike, say, Resident Evil, Pirates, Matrix, etc. I've seen these films many, many times. I'm still trying to work out exactly who I saw the first Star Wars film, which was obviously the 97 special editions in the cinema. I'm certain it was my dad, but not 100% sure. But yeah, those on the list and watching them in chronological order. So today's film, we just picked them at random out of a hat. Had so many movies. Obviously, if, I don't know, Matrix, bad example. If Resident Evil 3 came out, then we'd scrap that and go for the first film, so we didn't watch them out of order or anything. So I've just basically got in a hat. So Saturday we got Resident Evil. With Mars Singer being on, we didn't want to overrun too much into that, so we wanted a shorter one and the slightly longer one today. And today's one was indeed Star Wars. So yeah, the Phantom Menace, my Blu-ray. Had this set since 2011. I originally bought the whole saga, the real Skywalker Saga, and then I saw the changes that they made. So I suppose for a quick spoiler warning up for the entire Star Wars saga, that's films 1 to 6 only, of course. And yeah, there are certain changes made to the originals. There's a certain Darth Vader line that they threw into episode 6, right in one of the best near silent pieces of cinema. Wrecked it completely. And it's like, yeah, I don't really care about blinking Ewoks, but pretty sure those are the only 2 changes in episode 6. But that alone, to me, episode 5 is the superior film. But episode 6 is my favourite. It's mainly the whole Darth Vader redemption sequence and seeing it, no. Yep, sounds as dumb. Me saying it as I heard it in there. Hell, even episode 3, Darth Vader, no, is awful. Those no's are only ever for humour. I remember an episode of the show 2 Pints Lager and a Packet of Crisps when Gaz finds out something precious has been taken from him and falls to his knees and screams. That's good, but yeah, it never worked in Revenge of the Sith, and it did not work in Return of the Jedi. So yeah, sold that complete set off. Luckily I got pushed what I paid for it back, and still got my 2004 Star Wars DVDs I bought first day of uni. My good friend Adam will remember that. So student loans got paid, and I was buying the Star Wars trilogy on DVD. But yeah, so I stuck with that, and then just went out and bought the prequel box set. So films, excuse me, 1 to 3, and I kind of missed the DVD cover when Phantom Menace was just Darth Maul. It looked kind of scary, and considering that 2 and 3 are the villains, Dooku and Palpatine, they really should have kept Darth Maul on, but well, you got Darth Vader on the original trilogy, single trilogy set. Makes sense to put Yoda on the other one. Yeah, on to the actual review / my thoughts. So everyone has seen, everyone who's in Star Wars, I imagine, has seen Phantom Menace. So I'm not really going to go through everything that happened in there. That'd be kind of insane and make this video go way too long. It's already nearly 6 minutes. I apologise. I should really try and go off track. But with these videos, I don't want to edit them at all. I mean, I've not got a laptop or anything like that. It's still using my phone, so I've not really got the ability to edit, splice in good screenshots, etc. It's kind of just meant to feel more natural, just me talking. So I don't really want to cut these down. I'll try and make the next ones a bit shorter. But yeah, I suppose before I go on, I've been doing the Star Wars book New Jedi Order review, so I thought films are what I started on. I'm sure that's the case for 99% Star Wars fans. They watch the movies before the books, so thought I should start doing reviews of the movies, which is absolutely fine. Oh, here comes my dog. Hello, Albie. But if you could, unfortunately, he's a bit too low. You can't really see him where the phone is. And if the way my phone's set up, if I move it, I could lose the position completely. So, yeah, I'll put him into one of these videos one day. Yeah, but like the ferrets, you'll get your time to shine as well. Hang on. Up, come on. Hey, there we go. Look, you can see the back of his head, but Albie, what's that? There. Yeah, hey yo boy, hey yo. Well, I guess I'm going to continue my review about Star Wars. So, yeah, before I rewatch it, so pretty much, I don't go through every little detail. We'll know what happens, just the things I like. So, yeah, Jar Jar kind of sucks. There's no doubt about it. Oh, my dog did indeed knock my phone over. There we go. Okay. Yeah, good boy. So yeah, Jar Jar kind of sucks, but I was just saying this to my wife. He means well. He's not like a bad person. He does very stupid things. He kind of one of those guys that saves the day by complete luck. There's a bit when he's destroys one of the droidekas, which is a bit insane, but yeah, he's got a kid with a toy when he gets a gun strapped to his foot off the droid. So yeah, Jar Jar, he's designed for the kids. There's no question about that. And I was 13 when it came out, nearly 14. I probably laughed at some of his antics, as they say in the Jack Officer South Park episode. But it's not a problem. He's not a horrible person, and I've never seen that he's offensive or any way or problematic. He's just kind of a goofy idiot. But yeah, he's not really I've seen him as a racist caricature or anything. It's just it's Star Wars. Not everyone's human. They've got different cultures. Everyone has to be different. Yeah, I got why his role would be scaled back a bit in later films. No, he's an okay character. He's not the worst. Anakin Skywalker as well. His character is 9. Yeah, Jake Lloyd's probably about the same age, and I do not get the grief he got. Why did people tear this poor kid apart? Yeah, he was doing exactly what you'd think. I don't know how good an actor he is, and no, he didn't do acting because of the some of the hate he got. George Lucas, known having this extremely bright, cheerful kid, would have annoyed fans who want to see this, this punk, rebellious pre-Darth Vader. But no, I never saw it. He did a good job with what he worked with. And which Darth Maul, my gift from my wife a while ago. Yeah, Darth Maul's awesome. Real shame he does so little and dies at the end of the movie. But my God, what a show! He's got what a great presence. The lightsaber fight is incredible. The Duel of Fates music as well, and I just love how all the people who hate the highly choreographed Star Wars lightsaber fights, they think that they shouldn't be like that. But no one has won the Darth Maul fight, and that's great. I just love that entire battle. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan know how to fight together. Obviously, they never fought anyone like Darth Maul before, but you can see they're not just taking turns to attack him. They do flow quite naturally. But yeah, of course, his death is absolutely amazing. Obi-Wan, absolutely brilliant. I remember because I did watch the original trilogy in cinema in 1997 when those special editions came out, and I did think, what would a young Obi-Wan be like? Absolutely nails it. There's a couple of lines when he's acting a bit jokey, is that going to be his personality? Is he going to be cracking jokes like Han Solo or someone? But nah, it's just I'm not sure what his personality was meant to be exactly in his first film. But no, absolutely loved him. And Qui-Gon as well. It's absolutely great. And again, this is something I didn't really pick up on at age 13. I noticed as I got older. His view of the Force, it's quite different to other characters. You know, it's ultimately he's thinking about the present, following the day, the moment, following the will of the Force. He says the exact same thing to Obi-Wan at the beginning. All the Jedi like focus on the future, like the danger of Anakin being trained because of his future is, shrouded in mystery, could be darkness. And of course, it's a great contrast to what happens later, and of course we see why. But yeah, absolutely loved Qui-Gon, great character, and yeah, I just really hope Liam Neeson will return for the Kenobi show, whether he's a ghost or a voice. We've got to. I've read the Kenobi book, Dark Lord book as well. A couple of minor EU spoilers coming up, so quit out if you've not read them. But basically, he does communicate with Obi-Wan, as Yoda says he will in episode 3, and it's kind of what I hope. Obi-Wan's going to be pretty miserable in those 19 years, and yeah, he's going to be completing that new Jedi training, which Qui-Gon will personally teach him. And we've got to have Liam Neeson back. I hated he didn't appear in episode 3. It was a real shame. There's a scene when Yoda's got his eyes closed in meditation. In the book I've got, it's the one Matthew Stover wrote, episode 3. I'm pretty sure it's the equivalent of an edited script. But yeah, Qui-Gon talks to Yoda. Dark Lord, he talks to Obi-Wan as well. And I really hope we get stuff like that. And just Liam Neeson's just so good. I just love that. Him and Obi-Wan, Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor had their own like fighting styles that brought to their characters and so well. And then of course the big one, Palpatine, seems like the only winner of Phantom Menace was him. It's does seem a bit strange him, forcing having the Trade Federation do what he tells them, promising to make invasion legal, etc. But all it really was he becomes Supreme Chancellor, having Naboo. He plunges into a war from an army of invading droids. Pretty cool, but hey, it's Palpatine. We'll know what things he'll do to get what he wants. So, yeah, I absolutely loved that film. Yeah, some special effects have aged a bit. A great bit me and my wife were talking about in the Gungan battle. There's a scene when it's just the Trade Federation ships like charging the Gungans, and it's like with the blue sky, and it looks like a PS2 cutscene. Obviously, this was $9.99. Well, there's no PS2, and those were some of the best graphics, special effects ever. Yeah, they've aged, but that's going to happen. But I'm sure if they're making Phantom Menace right now, it'd look much, much better. But I suppose it's kind of an amusing time capsule. But yeah, overall, yeah, good film. And I've always thought that it holds up better than Attack of the Clones. Not graphically or anything, just more what it sets up. Attack of the Clones sets up the Clone Wars, the Clone Army being created. But people have a go at Phantom Menace, everything too political, too boring, switch talking, etc. The council just don't do anything. But to me, it's sort of setting everything up for what's mainly going to happen in episode 3, and I just think it holds up so well through that. But yeah, complimentary material. Obviously, there's the book. I read Phantom Menace book years ago. I'm pretty sure I read the kids' version, but I've read the adult one as well. Got an app called Goodreads, which lets you check all that stuff, which is great. But on top of the novelization, I'd recommend this book. Try and get this out of the glare. But yeah, read this last year. It's right when I was reading the prequel era ones before the original trilogy EU. It's pretty much a prequel to Phantom Menace. Much like Darth Plagueis. I've now got this book back. It's the original hardback one from I think 2012. Much like this is kind of a prequel-ish feel to Phantom Menace. Cloak of Deception is exactly the same. Yeah, a lot of politics, but a lot of stuff from the Trade Federation, how they get contacted by Darth Sidious, bit of Chancellor Valorum as well, who of course in Palpatine's pawns in Phantom Menace. Yeah, really recommend that book. This is quite a new copy because the one I read was in pretty bad shape. I just bought it secondhand, and then after loving it, I thought I better get a brand new one. And it doesn't even have the legend stripe on, which is quite cool. I do like these original prints. But yeah, overall, Phantom Menace gets a bad reputation. People think it's quite dull, and I mean, I was 13 at the time, loved it. Pod racing, Darth Maul, it was all, space battle, it was all absolutely great stuff. Yeah, I enjoy it. Looking even now, yeah, they could have made changes. Jar Jar does way too stupid at times. That he was aimed like Ewoks, aimed at the kids selling merchandise. I'm sure 5-year-olds loved Jar Jar, and they probably think, what was I thinking now? But I didn't mind him even at age 13. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, again, continuing with picking from the hat, next one will, of course, be Attack of the Clones and then Revenge of the Sith after And then rather than just go to the original trilogy, I'll be watching Rogue One as well. Never bought Solo, watched it once, streamed it, didn't think it was that great. What a bad film, just kind of unnecessary, so I didn't really bother. But yeah, when Attack of the Clones gets done, it gets watched, I'll make a review on that. Maybe I'll do one on the next movie that comes up, who knows, but definitely that one. But yeah, overall, Phantom Menace, great movie. You know, not the best Star Wars one, but definitely not the worst. You know, if we're just going the first 6, 7 if you include Rogue One, then I'd still put Attack of the Clones as the weaker movie, even though it's got great spectacle. But Phantom Menace, second weakest, but that's only because of how great everything else is. But yeah, that's it. Until next time. Bye.